Well, welcome back. As mentioned before the break, I am joined now by Montana U.S. Senator Jon Tester. Senator, thanks for being with us this morning. I want to talk about two things. First, the Inflation Reduction Act. Of course, President Biden signed it into law on Tuesday, but now it has to actually be implemented in order to make the positive impact many believe that it will have. So how is Congress going to go about actually implementing it?
So the implementation on the Inflation Reduction Act isn't going to be that difficult, but we've got to make sure the agencies do it right. Okay, so there's approximately $300 billion that goes to reduction of the debt. So that will happen as the revenue comes in. There's going to be competition for prescription drugs, particularly for Medicare. That needs to be implemented by the Health and Human Services Department. So that will move forward the way it ought to. And then the other stuff, as far as the energy stuff, some of it is grants to move renewable energy forward. Some of it is making sure we're getting the leasing done offshore and onshore. And so it's just making sure the Department of Interior or the BLM, whoever's responsible for that, does it. We have committees that oversees each one of those agencies, and they're going to be focused on that. And so, you know, I look forward to seeing the benefits of that bill. I think it's a very good bill that's going to do some real positive things for Montanans and the country.
And I also want to talk about the PACT Act legislation helping, of course, provide better health care for toxic exposed veterans. I know this is something you were very passionate about, and I'm sure many people saw the impassioned speech you gave in the Senate after the act failed to pass the first time. But now that it finally has passed and you don't have to focus on that anymore, what is going to be your focus now?
Well, we are going to still focus on it. I mean, the implementation, just like the Inflation Reduction Act, the implementation on the PACT Act is going to be really important, and the VA is hit the ground running, but we got to make sure they keep running. This is a big bill that does a lot of positive things, and so we need to make sure the oversight on that is very much, communication needs to happen. We need to make sure we're talking to veterans, make sure we're talking to the VA, make sure this thing gets implemented because it's a big bill. Then I think moving forward, I think it's, and by the way, there's several of them. There's a mental health bill that's very, very important, and that needs to be, and that's, both of these are in process right now. And then I think we need to look at infrastructure and look at ways that we can get rid of the old facilities and replace them with newer ones. We've done a pretty good job in Montana. We need to continue that here and across the country.
All right, Senator, I know you're a very busy man. We appreciate you again taking time to talk with us this morning.
Always good to visit with you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Senator.